Yo, we are live with another episode of Run the Ropes Media Podcast, y'all. If y'all are sneakerheads, we had the Air Jordan 14 Ferrari drop. We may see, and you know what? I think it's cool that we talk about sneakers over here because some of our favorite wrestlers have been coming to the ring with some heat on. Like my man Bronson
True.
Reed was rocking black cement threes not too long ago, white cement fours not too long ago. Braun Breaker, he's a sneakerhead, man. So, hey, if y'all sneakerheads over here, hey, welcome to the family. But
And Cody
Friday
Rhodes
night,
had the old Rare Air 3s on last night, too.
who had the red hair threes on?
Cody Rhodes.
Oh, word? Hey, and
Yeah.
Cody had he did have on a pair of threes, bro. You're right. Hey, WWE got some sneakerheads up in there, man. But I will say that we are all from a decent Friday night SmackDown, bro. I just feel like Friday night SmackDowns are just way too long, bro. Like
Yes.
at first I was thinking like, man, what's up with the time with Monday Night Raw? Like Monday Night Raw, not even a full 3 hours. It's like 2 hours and some change with commercials. Now I'm kind of wishing that they have flopped back and get Monday Night Raw that 3 hour spot. And SmackDown, I feel like would be better at like a 2.5 hour, like a 2.5 hour time frame, man. Especially just with, I don't know. I feel like Raw just has my attention right now, just as far as what's going on. Potential Goldberg return we've been hearing about. We got a brand new world heavyweight champion. So if they were to fluctuate and be like 6 months out of the year, we're gonna get SmackDown 3 hours, and then the other 6 we get Raw. I feel like that'll be something cool too, man. Because sometimes I feel like it's hot and cold between the shows, man. But again, this is basically, guys, just to recap y'all on this week's worth of wrestling. Again, like I mentioned, we do got a new champion with Jay Uso lost his championship. We got a new champion with my man Gunther. And again, rumors are now really starting to go rampant. I feel like once these rumors are true, everybody need to run over here and give my man Dylan his flowers because he called this one a long time ago, man. And I definitely want him, to get his credit with the potential Goldberg return. And the news has been going on pretty rampant these last couple days, bro. Ever since Gunther won the championship, a lot of people been saying like, hey, Goldberg's on his way to returning.
Yeah, just to kind of talk about it, right? How do you actually feel about it? Like on an interest level, spectrum, all right? Like if you could
not high because they already said this is his last match. So I just that off strength is giving me that he's gonna take the L. So like but then sometimes WWE does find a way to, throw a curveball in, and they've been trying to throw us off a lot as of late, bro. So it's like when we feeling like we predicting something, they're like, nah, we gonna do something else. So having Goldberg actually, I can see them having Goldberg beat Gunther than Goldberg beating Jay. Like it would make absolutely no sense for him to beat Jay, and I feel like it will hurt Jay more than anything. But having Goldberg defeat Gunther, I can see that more likely to be the case, but I just don't know what they would do if that was to happen, though.
It's kind of odd. We just got Pierre in here saying it's not needed. I kind of feel that same way. I don't think it's needed, and it's also I don't know what kind of match they think we should expect out of this. If we know anything from the whole Brock Lesnar and Goldberg run that they had,
we already know
their
what time it
matches,
is.
extremely quick matches. We're talking about the greatest hits in 5 minutes. You know what I mean?
The thing is, bro, like Gunther doesn't put on like 5-star matches either, as far as like excitement goes. So you got Goldberg.
But here's the thing with that is Gunther is a very technical wrestler, and I will say just to give props because me and you talked about it. I was never a huge Gunther fan, right? Never been, never was. But over time, ever since the whole Jimmy Uso segment that they had, where he left them literally battered and bloodied in the middle of that ring, I slowly started getting a little bit more invested in the whole Gunther character just to see how it progressed over time. He put a good match on with Jay, bro. Granted, we both probably don't think Jay should have lost that soon in this title run, but it was a good match. And he's just a heel. Like, he's gonna do heel things in the ring.
Yeah.
He's that technical, strong wrestler, right? It's like a very old school style that we're
Yeah.
not used to now. We got
Yep.
so many high flyers and
Yep.
like
Fast pace. He's more like that 70s, 80s style of wrestling.
facts. So it is a clash of styles, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's why I'm saying I don't know what they want us to expect out of this match. I don't think it's gonna be a long
Gunther,
match.
William Regal, that's funny, bro.
It's
Maybe
kinda
because
true, though.
it is kind of true. He's just a bigger version of him, bro. You
Facts.
know what I'm saying? He's just a bigger version. Hey, that's a
That's so
my man
true.
say he basically William Regal. But
Yeah.
yeah, and, but yeah, and I'm surprised, like you said. Well, I mean, I guess we gotta wait to see, bro, because if he does show up on Monday Night Raw, I can 100% see them speeding this up and making this a match at Night of Champions. Because at Night of Champions isn't traditionally at Night of Champions, it used to be every championship was on the line. Every
Yeah,
single
yeah.
championship was on the line. So hopefully they, stick with that tradition. If so, then I can see them doing Gunther versus Goldberg at Night of Champions. With
So
Gunther
I don't
getting
I think the plan currently is Saturday night's main event because the next Saturday night's main event is gonna be in Atlanta, Georgia,
oh
which
yeah,
is
that's easy.
Goldberg's hometown.
Yep. Makes sense.
Yeah.
100%
So,
makes
in
sense.
that case, you make a good point. Maybe we won't have the world heavyweight title on the line at Night of Champions.
That makes no sense though, bro. Then it's really not night. It's Night of certain champions. Then
It's
how about we do it like
it's
that?
Night of
Imagine defending
particulars.
your championship belt on a PLE to lose it on Monday Night Raw. That could I mean, bro, we've seen 24-hour title changes before in the past as well, y'all. But jumping over there to Friday Night SmackDown, man, what was some of the takeaways you got from the John Cena promo, man, with everybody coming out and interfering? Do you feel like now this is starting to, I don't know, heat up? It is good to see John Cena a little bit more often now. It
Yeah.
makes it seem a little bit more normal. I feel like he's definitely taking a lot of it, pause, because Roman Reigns isn't here. So, Friday Night SmackDown, they got Cody Rhodes back. They still missing Roman, though, bro. And to not
Yeah.
have Roman at Night of Champions and, 9 out of 10, they holding them all for SummerSlam. But, I mean, John Cena, our truth came back yet again. When do you think we're going to get this R-Truth John Cena match, bro? Or Ryan Killings John Cena. When do you think it's going to happen?
It's confirmed. It's next week. Next
Oh
week
yeah,
on
they did. They
SmackDown.
did say, but like I just feel like something's gonna happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how they build up a match and then somebody get attacked backstage or something like this happen and then they have to push off the match or something of that nature. Do you think this is gonna be the finale of John Cena and Ryan Killings? And how do you think the momentum will be for him? Like, John Cena has lost, but do you think that John Cena will lose again and on Friday Night SmackDown?
I don't know the direction they're going with this because if you guys watched last night, like there's a million different things coming out of just based
Yeah.
around John Cena itself. So let's just start it off by talking about the first opening segment. Okay, you had Cena open up the show, you had Cody come out, then you had Randy come out, then you had
Mm-hmm.
LA Knight come out.
Yep.
That whole segment itself was good. LA Knight cooked my man John Cena.
Yeah, he did, bro.
But ultimately, then what happened, right? He was attacked. He comes out later in the night. With Cena.
Before we get to later in the night, I feel like it slowly kind of opened up Pandora's box for Randy and Cody down the road too.
Yeah,
Like,
no, we're gonna touch on that. We're
okay,
gonna
I'm
touch
about
on
to
that.
say
Let
because
me,
Randy had
yeah.
some words for my man, and I'm like, here we
Yep.
go.
Yep. Well, let's circle back to that. I just want to touch on just the Cena stuff real quick. So then later in the night, he had the whole CM Punk stuff, right? So now you're incorporating Cody, Randy, LA Knight. Even though LA Knight transitioned right into that, qualifying match. So that's the reason why he came out there. But then you have CM Punk, right? So you're already leaving all these different veins on where we can go up next after what's gonna
Mm-hmm.
happen with him and Punk. I still don't think CM Punk John Cena should happen at Night of Champions. I think that's way too rushed.
Yeah.
I mean, bro,
this should have been one of his biggest feuds.
Night of Champions is a week away, right?
This next week, right?
So it's not on the 21st, which is next Saturday, but it's the week after.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, you're given enough time where he could still show up and they could still do a couple segments together. But I still feel like
they gave Cena Cody time. Like they kind of gave them time. I feel like it was a lot of wasted time though. A lot of wasted time in the beginning of the promos with John Cena and Cody. Now I feel like out of all John Cena's feuds, Randy Orton and CM Punk should have got majority of that time.
Yeah.
As far as the guys that were like, we don't have Edge in there, we don't have a Batista, Triple H not wrestling, and I'm just thinking about some of his other, big rivals. Yeah. CM Punk and Randy Orton will be his two as far as just like the longevity of it. Now, for some reason, they feel like they kind of throwing the Miz up in this now. Now they saying like the Miz may take the place of CM Punk and Night of Champions. Like it's just a lot of random rumors because John Cena posted the Miz. Now the Miz also said that his contract wasn't. Did they say like his contract wasn't gonna get renewed or like was it rumor? Like I don't know if John Cena.
So that was a false rumor. So he actually came out on an Instagram post or a live or something like that, and he had even said that he's in good standing with WWE.
So why would John Cena post him then?
So the theory
about him leaving, probably to add like
the theory on that. The theory on that, which makes sense, okay, is that if you guys know, CM Punk was very, very vocal when he was gone with WWE about the whole Saudi Arabia deal and the $5 billion that they originally signed on to host PLEs. That was like a 5-year deal, right? He was very, very vocal, like that it's blood money and that we shouldn't be going over there and all that type of stuff. So that's why he kept calling him last week, and he said it again this week that Punk is a hypocrite because now he'll be competing for the championship in Saudi Arabia. So the theory behind the whole Miz circulation when he posted that image of the Miz and Samoa Joe in Saudi Arabia is that people thought, well, Punk doesn't want to go to Saudi Arabia, so what they're going to have him do is somebody will take him out, and then the Miz will replace him at Night of Champions.
I
don't
know. I mean, it would be good. Like if CM Punk goes over there and get booed out the building, bro. Like I feel like that would just make the match that much better because now it's just a lot for John Cena to just feed on as far as just like this hero persona. But then again, I just feel like John Cena versus CM Punk is a SummerSlam main event match all day, every day.
I agree 100%. That's like where my head is at, right? Like I just wish we had like a month build or like a month and a half build, man.
Yeah.
To SummerSlam. But leading to that, with all the people that came out, my theory is that we will get CM Punk John Cena at SummerSlam. However, there will be a third person involved, which will be Cody Rhodes. I really do think that they're setting this up for SummerSlam.
Only way Cody wins. I mean, only way Cody is in his match is if he wins King of the Ring. That's the only way I see him inserting himself into this match is if he wins King of the Ring. And it looks like he potentially may win King of the Ring. But then again, if they give Cody this King of the Ring win, bro, I don't know how I feel. Then I feel like they literally just giving bro everything, bro. Like it's not like Cody is like they damn near making Cody 99% overall rating. You know what I'm saying? Like in a video game, like the highest you can go is 99. Like that's almost where like y'all putting Cody Rhodes at. Like he done won a Royal Rumble. He done won like give somebody else that opportunity. Like Carmelo Hayes should have won that. You don't need Cody Rhodes to win King of the Ring. Like only thing that does is just give him another trophy. Just add that on to his resume. That's it. But that spot, like you don't need him to win that to insert himself into the main event picture at SummerSlam.
Yeah, I mean, I fully agree with you on this one, Pierre, too. They definitely have PLEs too close together, it seems like nowadays.
Yeah, now it does, bro.
It's almost like every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks,
PLE.
Yep.
And it's not enough build. It's just not enough build if you want these in-depth, long storylines to be like really good. But bro, like back in the day, man, you remember like some of Cena's feuds with Punk, or even like the whole stuff he was doing with Triple H with the build up to WrestleMania. It's like it's such an in-depth thing. Like, you're vying to see this match now, to see
Mhm.
how it's gonna play out. We don't get a long enough thing now. It's like a
Yeah.
couple weeks here, and then maybe we don't
Almost like
see him a
Jordan
week.
releases, bro. Like they drop it
Yeah.
every week, every 2 weeks. You can't really enjoy the one you just got because now you're on to the next.
Yep.
You know, so yeah, nah, I feel you on that one, bro. Something else that I wanted to talk about from Friday Night SmackDown, man, was this Wyatt 6 tag team
You
match.
wanna really quick just touch about the Ron Killings while we're on the Cena situation real
Oh
quick?
yeah, we can go ahead.
So, I wanted to ask you the question is because we had the whole thing. He came back. People were speculating he was gonna be in the King of Ring tournament. That was who the mystery guy is. That's no longer the case. It's Jey Uso, which also makes 0 sense. Like, I just lost the title. He has been in these situations so many times before where they would make him lose. So now he's gonna be in the tournament and then lose again? Like, don't get me
Cody,
started
yeah,
on that.
yeah. He definitely not winning. He not beating Cody in this tournament, bro.
Don't get me
That's
started
over.
on that.
That's over with, man. But my thing is like, what do we get after this? After this John Cena feud, what do we get from Ron Killings? Like, are they gonna really push this man? You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
great question.
Is they gonna put him in a nice feud? Who else? Like, see, my thing is everything has to be new and fresh with this guy now because other than his early work when he came back into the WWE like 2010, 2011, that's when he was like, teaming with the Miz, and then he had some stuff going on with John Morrison, and then he even had a feud with John Cena, for the title. But like after that, everything was just gimmicky,
Mhm.
so it's not like this man has 10, 15 years of like feuds with people, bro. He really don't. So it's like, what can you guys touch on now that's gonna make this interesting now? We wanted truth, but what are y'all gonna give us with that? We wanted truth, but we getting Ron Killings. Are we gonna like Ron Killings? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we just gotta wait and see. I can't see him beating John Cena for the championship. I don't, so that's why I'm like, what's gonna happen once this John Cena feud is over with, bro? Like, is he just gonna go, and start feuding with somebody else? Is he gonna turn heel? And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, some gonna happen, some gotta happen. So, we have to see what's to that.
And I don't even know if it will be for the title next week.
I
That's the
doubt it.
thing. I don't
I
even think
doubt
it
it.
will be. I think it's gonna be the same thing as Saturday's main event.
Yeah, just a
It's not
match.
gonna have a title match on the line, and it after next week, we're really gonna get a feel on how they're going to progress in the whole Ron Killings thing, okay? Because you guys my thing is you guys brought him back. He's already gonna be competing in a match. He had a great thing on Monday Night Raw with the whole hair cutting thing. It was a great shocking little moment. Then you have him come out and attack Cena again. But if you just have him lose, if
All
you
his momentum is gone. He
out
gotta win by interference some way, somehow. You know what I'm
something,
saying? Like
right?
I just can't see him losing that
It
match because it literally kills all of his momentum.
I 100% agree. There's gotta be something in there's also has to be something at the end of that where it leaves us, like, still interested in what they have planned for us. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like, it can't just be, like, the definitive end of the whole John Cena and Ron Killing story.
Nah, facts.
So, well, again, what do we always say? It's a
We
wait and
gotta
see.
wait and see, man. We gotta wait and see what's to it. Gotta wait and see
So,
what's to it.
what else? What else? What else? We got,
That Wyatt 6 match, bro.
Wyatt
That
Six.
that 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 match was brutal, bro. I ain't even going. And it was really just Dexter Loomis. He just seemed like mad off that match, bro. From like, and you could tell he was frustrated too. But it
Mm.
just shows like the ring rust. Like we really ain't seen. Like it's just not like after yesterday, bro. It's just not looking good though, man. Like it's not. I don't want to say the crowd not into it, but like, bro, it was like botch mania, bro. But I mean, hey, they are professions. Maybe it was just a bad night. Again, like we always say, we just gotta wait and see what happens from it. But they did get the dub. It looks like they're gonna, be in the tag title picture. Probably potentially take the tag team titles from Montez, but then what does that do for them?
Yeah.
You know, so like if they lose this tag feud or whatever they doing, bro, they just back to the end of the line again. So yeah, I don't know, bro.
I'm
I thought you was about to say JC Mateo, bro. I swear I thought you was about to say that. I thought you was about to say that, bro. Go ahead.
I'm almost to the point now, and I really hate to say, like, we've made a bunch of videos on the channel already about this. I'm almost to the point where, like, I don't even want to talk about it until there's something worth talking about.
Yeah.
Because when we just have these regular matches with them, it you know why I think it is, and I was thinking about this last night. I think how hyped up they were, and with all, like, the Mystique stuff, they're still doing those video packages, by the way. Last week, we had another one where they had, you know, Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt kinda morph into, like, one character. That stuff's all great, well and dandy, but it's like, when you have a character like that, or characters as a group in this case, when you just have a regular match, it feels off. Right? It's like, because they build them up like bigger than just a regular match.
Yeah.
So when you just go out there and see them taking bumps and, like, you know, almost getting pinned, it's like, I don't even wanna see this. Do you get that feeling that I'm coming from?
Hey, this might be true, but maybe the YSA's got the Mark Henry effect, bro. Once Mark Henry seen that photo of them being out breaking kayfabe, it was like he lost all faith in them, bro. And as of right now, like he is looking like everything. I don't want to say everything he said, but it's just not looking good for him, bro. It's not. But again, like we always say, we gotta wait and see, because they definitely got them in this tag title picture. What else we have, bro?
The other thing that I wanted to touch on from last night, I want to get your thoughts on it. The whole Naomi winning the briefcase, okay? We really didn't touch too much after Money in the Bank on whether we thought Seth and her were the rightful winners, like should they have won? I do think Naomi should have won. I originally thought maybe Alexa was going to get it. I think potentially she can win the Queen of the Ring tournament. I think that is more likely so than not. I know you think it could potentially be like Stephanie Vaquer or something like that. But why are they kind of hinting or running back the exact same scenario that we had with Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax and incorporating it into now Naomi? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The thing that's driving me nuts with this Money in the Bank now, it seems like, it's brand exclusive. Why don't we have Naomi on Monday Night Raw with that briefcase teasing a cash-in with Io? And why don't we ever have Seth on SmackDown now teasing it? I mean, obviously Cena's on both brands, so that's one thing. But he didn't come out with Gunther, right? It just seems like, especially with the whole SmackDown women's division, they're really gearing towards a cash-in with Tiffany. Nia Jax came out and attacked Tiffany Stratton. How did Tiffany Stratton cash in? Well, she cashed in on Nia Jax with other interference with Candice LeRae and all that, right?
Yeah.
It's eerily similar to how she won the belt. I don't know if I like that.
Thing is, like, Naomi and Nia Jax, like, I don't know, like, you can't even do the whole bloodline thing with them. Like, they bloodline outside of this, but I feel like some way, somehow they gonna link it up. Some way, somehow they gonna link them to, in the sense of like bloodline type, not necessarily calling it bloodline, but basically kind of how like Naomi and Tamina was, you know, but they may use Nia Jax. I definitely think that Naomi winning that championship soon. You know, she been on fire, bro. So they
she's more than deserving of having that championship.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
And it just leads more with like the stuff for like Bianca and Jay, because especially if Jay wins that Queen of the Ring, you know. So I like the direction they're going with Naomi, but again, like I wouldn't want to see the same thing with the whole, you know, Nia interfering. Like I want Naomi to win this on her own, real talk. That just gives her more, more fire to just be like, I did all this on my own. I ain't need none of y'all. But then again, she's a heel now. So we shall see how that, how that works out too.
I think that's another aspect to it. And I want you guys too to put it in the chat too, like what you think about it.
Yeah.
I think it does feel a little weird that Bianca and or Jade is not the one with the belt, because that's the main one she's feuding with, not necessarily Tiffany. You know what I mean? Obviously they have a little bit of history.
Yeah.
But if like Bianca, let's say, had that belt right now, and then you have like Naomi every week teasing her, and because of the whole, all that history and that feud that they have going on right now, I feel like it would make it a little bit more impactful than just having her kind of do the same thing that Tiffany did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What else, man? What did you think about the qualifying matches? Hey, you had your boy Carmelo Hayes in there. At least he was in the match.
Yeah, I know, bro. It's 6. It's 6, bro. I gotta go.
Okay.
All right. But I'm gonna just say this. I'm upset my boy Carmelo Hayes did not get a dub. I don't know what direction they doing him. He has been on the main roster for over a year, and the direction that they taking him, I don't even see the Miz with him no more, bro. Like, I just feel like he's just a lost character. I did think he was gonna get the dub, but then they gave it to Randy Orton. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Randy Orton needs to win King of the Ring. I don't think Cody Rhodes needs to win King of the Ring. That should have went to a younger talent to lift one of the younger talents up, because they got so much talent over there on SmackDown, bro. So I know I got to cut this one short, man, but yeah, nah. Justice for Melo, bro. I'm going to keep saying this. They really push my man, bro. Real talk.
All right, well, you heard it. So let us know, obviously, in the comments too, when this gets posted up. Let us know what you guys think about everything down below in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. We appreciate you guys over here on the channel. Starting to slowly grow, so we do appreciate all you guys' support. And that's it, man. Hope you guys enjoy your Father's Day and the rest of your weekend. So
appreciate that, man. And other than that, you got your boy Break.
Got Dylan.
And we out.
Peace.
Peace.